So boys and girls, the new Call of Duty has been out for a few days now, and I'm going to explain to you today why it's f***ing shit. Let's get into it. So given by the title of this video, you guys are probably wondering why do I think this game is complete and utter shit. Well, for starters, we're going to break this down into some small sections of why this game so far is not living up to most people's expectations of like Modern Warfare that came out previously. So let's dive into it.
Don't fucking run away from me!
Now, the one thing that really gets on my f***ing tits in this game, I mean proper, I mean f***ing major, is the f***ing spawns in this game. I do not understand who was put in charge of the spawning mechanics in this game, but they honestly need to have their head hit by a bus. I'm not even joking. The spawning in this game is an absolute joke. I don't understand why it's so bad and why it's so hard to get spawning right. Like, if I'm in spawn, why am I spawning in front of someone who's already aimed down sight onto my fucking head? That makes no sense at all. When I kill someone on the enemy team, why do they spawn like a fucking toenail's length away from me round a corner? Why? Why does that make any sense at all in this game to anyone's mind? Furthermore, why when I'm killed, I'm then spawned in front of a person? I know I've already mentioned this, but I can't get it out of my head. I have so many examples of this, of me playing this game, and it happens constantly in every game. Hold up, I've just found some examples of this on my hard drive. Let's take a look at this one. Sorry to Riley94, but you c***. I have to use this as an example to prove my point. I might as well aim down sight straight from spawn with my dick out because there's always someone a fish finger's length away from me already scoped in on me. It's so frustrating. This honestly has to be the first patch that they make in this game. I don't care if something else is broken. Spawns need to be fixed. They are a joke. And I think that is because of the small map size. But then again, you shouldn't be spawning round the corner from each other. That's a joke. You don't even have a chance to get out of spawn anymore. I'm pretty sure that 90% of best plays of the game have in these matches have been people just looking down sights in the spawn like a fat person at a free buffet at Burger King, fam.
Shut the fuck up!
The aim assist in this game is bollocks, and I will tell you why it's bollocks. There's been multiple videos made by other content creators that the aim assist always aims in front of the enemy player rather than on it, like it did in Modern Warfare 2019. This is utterly bullshit. I've been playing this game since day one it came out, and I have noticed the lack of like how many times I have missed my shots where I've clearly had my sights on the person and they have not died. Ever since, right, I've taken this setting off in the menu, my aim has been so much better, and that is a major problem because it is on by default. So I encourage everyone that plays this game to take off this aim assist because your aim will be so much better with it toggled off. Now, I have to talk about the map sizes in this game. They are too small, and I'm mainly going to refer to domination in this, but honestly, they are too small for what they are. It's very frustrating when I die and I spawn very far away from my flag that's already been captured, or even when the spawns get flipped and I have to capture the A or C flag, I spawn very far away from it. It gives the enemy too much of an opportunity to hunker down a position and look at spawn again. It's a joke, honestly, like these maps. I hope when they release the new maps, and obviously they're going to remaster a lot of the old maps, which I'm happy for. It's obviously going to happen with people that are like wondering it. It's of course it's going to happen. It's a no-brainer for the company to do it. But honestly, when they make their own maps, they need to tweak them so that they're more, I'd say more like medium size. I just feel like these maps are very too small in width size, and in length they're too long, if that makes any sense. But on a whole, I feel like people with these maps have either a 50-50 game, and what I mean by that is you either do very well or you get your ass kicked, man. I'm talking like pushed down to the ground, the bully spits in your nan's mouth. You know, it's so frustrating at the moment because of how small the maps are. I'm hoping the reason why they made these small maps is so they can get some feedback, and when they go to release the DLC maps, they'll make some changes and they'll make the maps more bigger to medium size. But honestly, these are like, it just feels like the smallest maps in this game's history.
Look here! Look, listen!
Now, the time to kill in this game in the core modes is a joke. It takes far too long for me to kill someone in core, and I don't know what it is. Honestly, it feels like when I shoot at someone, their health bar barely depletes like a Dark Souls boss, or I have to reload and kick their nan down a flight of stairs to kill them. I don't understand why it takes so long. I don't know whether there's some input lag problems going on. My connection's usually fine, it's never an issue with me with that, but honestly, the time to kill in core is so frustrating. I don't even know what the problem is. I don't know why it feels like it's too much. This is why I mainly play hardcore. I'm in the belief that if I shoot first, you should die first. It shouldn't be me shoot, you turn around and then headshot me or kill me straight away. I don't get why that happens. I don't know whether it's the guns I'm using, but honestly, I feel like there's another issue that needs to be addressed with this. Now, this isn't really a complaint about the game, but mainly about the community. Right? This is one of the most talked about things in every Call of Duty. We see it year on year, all the time, every release. This subject always comes up without fail. Camping. Listen, uniques. Camping will always be in every Call of Duty. Every year, every release when this game comes out, some beta cuck will have his tent set up with a fire going, while some alpha male fucks their dad's greasy, hairy Chewbacca looking ass. While he kills you repeatedly, you can either get mad or get even. Why not just pre-fire him, or just throw a grenade in the corner where he's sitting and making sausages? Honestly, stop getting mad about this. This is obviously a subject that's gone on for years and years and years, and it will never stop. Honestly, please stop complaining about this. I don't want to hear camping anymore. It's such a dumb argument for people now. It's like, it's become so saturated that everybody does it. Even if you're not camping, you still get accused of camping because you killed someone too many times. It's just people getting mad at the game. People just use it as an excuse of why they're playing bad that match. It's just so dumb. Like, just accept, take the L, accept you didn't do well that match, and move on. It's simple as that.
Stop whining!
He needs some milk!
Grinding for camos in this game is fun. I think they're fine. But honestly, they should have just stuck to the Black Ops 2 system. It was so much more simpler. But with this Flora challenge, it's honestly a joke. This needs to be tweaked somehow or in some way. If you don't know what the Flora camo challenge is, it's kill 75 enemies, detected, stunned or blinded by your score streaks, equipment or field upgrades. Now, that is very frustrating because the field medic and the jammer radius is not big enough. But then again, if you make it too big, it becomes overpowered, so they have to find another happy medium for it. The spy plane thing is also another issue because you only have about a minute to kill people and get the challenge for it. But obviously with the score streak being too high, it becomes very hard to earn them. I know they're trying to encourage maybe with the objective modes of like capturing flags and stuff, but because again the maps are small, it makes it very hard to capture when you've got about 1 million grenades being lobbed at your head. Like, it makes it very difficult just for this one challenge. I don't mind if it's headshots, I don't mind if it's like a bloodthirsty, get a double kill rapidly like 50 times. I think the Flora challenge needs to be reduced to at least 50 or something, because I think 75 for that specific challenge is way too high and it's taking far too long for me to grind for the camo. That is the most challenge I spend the most amount of times on, and half the time I might not even get a kill during the spy plane, or some people I can't even push up far enough because I've been spawn killed so much to even put down my field upgrade to try and get a kill towards the challenge. It's just very difficult, and I understand they don't want to make gold guns and diamonds and dark matter very easy to acquire because they want people to invest their time, but then again there has to be level ground for players. It just feels very frustrating grinding for camos when one of the challenges is what ones that take the longest. This time round we have theatre mode back, and I am for one happy with this. I'm all for theatre mode, but I feel like it still needs tweaking and upgrading a bit. For example, when you go into theatre mode and go and record stuff, it doesn't record the best play of the game for some reason. I don't understand why it doesn't do it. I don't understand why Treyarch haven't addressed this issue on release, but hopefully in the future we're going to get an update where it will record best plays. Another tweak I would make to theatre mode is that I want it to have more details when I go into the menu in the interface. I want to know what kill death ratio I got and what, you know, how well I did, how many points I got, for example, just so I know which one to click on. Because if I play one game and I go 45 and 5 and I'm go, oh, I'll record that later and upload it, but then I play another 10 games later and say like I play this map another time or another 3 times, I can't remember what game it is. And I just feel like I just want it to be more user friendly. That's all I have to really say on theatre mode. Apart from that, theatre mode is great. It had a few problems on release, like clips not loading or, you know, the clip was missing. But apart from that, I've only encountered these problems once or twice, so it's not a big problem. Just to finish this whole video up, I don't think Cold War is necessarily a bad game, but judging from release, it's a very average Call of Duty for the multiplayer side of things. Zombies is great. Campaign I haven't tried because I haven't played a campaign since, I don't know, COD Ghost. But honestly, this game so far is frustrating me, and I'm not necessarily having the fun I thought I was going to have like I did with Modern Warfare. But I also trust that Treyarch is going to tweak and fix this game, because I feel like it has the potential to be a really good multiplayer game. It just has a lot of problems at the moment that need fixing, which I've addressed in this video. I couldn't cover everything, but obviously a lot of people have different opinions than I do, and at the end of the day, this is just an opinion. But yeah, that concludes everything I really want to say about this game today. Hopefully in the next patch I'll have an update video that's going to be more positive, that they would have changed and tweaked some of the issues that this game's happening. Anyway, thank you guys for listening. If you want to see more of me, links are down in the description. Instagram, subscribe to my YouTube because my dad's still getting the milk after 23 years and he's still missing. So anyway boys, I'll see you a lot in the next one. Peace.